In this vlog today, I talk about the merits of being a flexible ass bitch and being able to change your mind and try something different and explore and be adventurous, which is not necessarily something I'm good at doing because the girl here is a little type A. We're a little controlling. So today we're learning the value of going with the flow. This is my intro, my beautiful intro, my fabulous intro, my amazing intro. Ta-da! Good morning, everybody. It is 9:30 in the morning. I changed my mind yesterday because I was supposed to spend some extra time in Jekyll Island, but the weather was really crappy, and I'm okay with crappy weather. It's just that the hotel that I was at wasn't very conducive to work, and I was really just spending time staring at a cement brick wall, which was kind of bleh. So I decided to head out a day early, and instead I ended up spending the night with a girlfriend of mine who actually was my first client ever through work, and we have become friends, and she's amazing, and she lives in South Carolina, and I was able to spend the night with her, which is awesome. And I did not share any of that because I don't want to put her life on social media like that. Get my luggage, get my driving Crocs. We're ready to go. Now I am on my way to Asheville in North Carolina, and I was originally going to go the route of the highway, but then I decided, fuck it, let's be adventurous. So today I set my little route mappy thingy, I turned off the tolls, I turned off the highway, and I'm adding an extra 2 hours to my drive so that I can drive back roads and small scenic routes from Beaufort, South Carolina to Asheville, North Carolina. And you want to know what? I'm pretty fucking excited. I'm also anticipating that I'm absolutely going to have to pee on the side of the road. Not going to be my finest hour, but we're going to do it because, hey, that's what you do. So I took a shower and my hair is clean and I put on some moisturizer and I had an iced coffee. Well, that's over here. I have an iced coffee and I'm about to drive through beautiful stuff. And I'm going to take a little route for myself, which I'm really excited about. So, I don't know if this is going to make good vlogging because I don't want to like drive and talk, but at a certain point in time, I'll pull over and I'll show you my view and I'll check in with you, and I'm going to be doing this for the next 6 hours. So, here we go. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Also, just want to show you what's in my car right now. Coffee backpack. This is all the shit that I'm carrying. Right? Don't judge me. I am a legal firearm owner, and it is unloaded, but in the case on the passenger seat, and I have a full car of stuff behind me. Full car of stuff behind me. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so me, adventurous me. This is me being adventurous. I pull off the highway to start my adventurous side street drive, and there's a Love's travel stop, and I'm going, oh, okay, I should definitely take advantage of being at the Love's and pee. And then around the corner, oh, what do I see? I see a sign that says Le Creuset fucking factory outlet. Yes, motherfucker, the Le Creuset factory outlet. So I am here. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. The store just opened. The woman just opened the door, and you bet your motherfucking ass I am getting myself a pot from the Le Creuset outlet. I'm going to get the most ridiculous pot with secondhand imperfect glaze I can. Bitches, it's on. This is me. This is me. Going into the Le Creuset outlet. Don't be suspicious. 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 Good morning. Oh my God. I am so good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
Well, so I decided I was going to be adventurous today and not take the highway on my road trip and take the side roads instead. And then I pulled off and I see the motherfucking Le Creuset outlet.
Hooray!
I know! So I'm going to get myself a pot. I'm just really excited now. I'm unnaturally excited to get a... You guys, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick, you guys. I don't know what to pick. You guys. Ready? This is my new baby. Isn't she pretty? This is my new baby. Okay, I'm putting her back. That's what I'm getting. Okay, now I did that. So now we're gonna get back. Actually, first we're gonna pee, because if we pee now, then that staves off the chance that we have to pee on the side of the road, which I would do, but I'm not really interested in doing. Do girls who just bought cookware at the Le Creuset store also pee on the side of the road? Damn fucking right they do. But I'm gonna try not to, so that's why we're gonna go to Love's now. Always take the back roads when you can. Somebody let that go. But they own it. I mean, it's got a post box and everything. Golly gee, that's pretty. Good morning, everybody. Good morning from Asheville. Got in yesterday, had about an hour of downtime before I ran my Diet Less, Love More group, which is a test cohort group that I'm running to help teach women how to remove diet culture from weight loss as much as humanly possible. I'm in Asheville, and I'm going to be driving the Blue Ridge Parkway from Asheville to the end. I wish I had time to do more, but I don't. So I'm going this direction. I'm going to do the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then I'm going to go up through Knoxville. And my next 2 days are going to be very full of driving. They're going to be long days. I have to make it past Knoxville today, and I will stop somewhere between Knoxville and Lexington. And then tomorrow, it's going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow I have to make it into Louisville. I will be stopping at the cemetery to visit the grave. I don't even know how to say this. To visit the grave of my ex-boyfriend who is no longer living. He passed in 2012. And I've been wanting to stop by and have a conversation with him, so I'm going to be doing that. And then I have to get as close to Chicago as I can, because Saturday I have to pick up Reba 2 at 10 o'clock in the morning. So Saturday I'm going to be doing a big switcheroony. I'm going to be dropping off all of this stuff in the car at the RV place, picking up the RV, dropping the car off at the airport, going back to the RV, and then getting started. And I also have to tell you, like an asshole, I have none of my RV places to stay booked. And that's because this trip has been so up in the air. So tonight at the hotel, I'm going to attempt to book an RV place for me for the first 2 nights, which is, I know it's not responsible, and I've just been doing the best I fucking can. So, part of me being flexible. So right now, I'm going to get some gas. I'm going to go to Starbucks and get a coffee, and then I'm going to head out for my drive. The looks overcast today right now, looks rainy, but the weather says it's going to clear up, so I don't know. Okay, I am here at the Blue Ridge Mountain Visitor Parkway. I got my map, I peed, I got my coffee, and I have challenged myself to do something utterly ridiculous, and I may abandon ship, or I could just follow through and fucking do it. I'm going to stop and take a picture at every scenic overlook. Now, this is only the last chunk of the Blue Ridge Parkway, but I think that's going to be like 10 to 20 overlook. So I don't know. We'll see. This could be ridiculous, but I can see the blue sky. I'm just really, really excited. I'm bummed that I only get to do this portion of the Blue Ridge Mountains, because there's few things that I love more in life than nature being beautiful and beautiful views, except beautiful views at sunrise. Those are like, there are those things really, they speak to my soul. So I'm just sort of viewing this as a chance to get a little taste and a flavor, and maybe at some point in time in the future I'll come back and do this. I also want to drive the Appalachian Trail. That's also something I want to do. So here we go. I don't know what I'm doing with photography and video, but I just want to find a way to capture this really beautiful moment. It's buggy, but it's so beautiful. Okay, hopefully we'll get better at this.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need.
So I am overwhelmed with how beautiful it is. I am absolutely, completely, utterly overwhelmed with how beautiful it is. And I look at it and I go, look what God made. Like, and I understand if you don't believe in God, and I don't even know how I feel about God, but when I look at this, I go, how can you not believe that there is something out there that creates something so beautiful? Holy shit. I mean, I'm overwhelmed.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Hi, it's Carol. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
Okay, so I was pulled over on the side of the road just now. I need to show you something. I was pulled over on the side of the road just now, taking pictures, and what the fuck? There's no text on my phone. I got this notification on the Android Auto on the call, and I took a picture of it. Look. What the fuck? And I texted my stepmom to ask her if she had Daddy's phone, and she said no. What the fuck? Okay, so I called my stepmom, and it wasn't her. And when I went to go read the text, there was no text there. There was nothing. There was no text in the. There was no text on my phone. It just showed up on the car. I took a picture of the thing, but okay, I got it. Okay, Daddy. I got it. I don't know what you want me to know, but okay, I got it. You're here. I got it. I heard. I got it. Okay. Just gonna take that as a sign that Daddy is here. And maybe it's just fucked up technology or spam. I don't know. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the fact that he's here. And he wanted to be here for this moment with me, so I'm glad that I pulled over for this view, and I'm gonna show you the view. So, got it. I got it, Daddy. I got it, you're here. I love you too. Oh, man. Okay, it's good. It's all good. I'm good. I'm good. I promise. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm good. I'm good. Don't want to leave this spot. I don't want to leave this spot. I don't want to leave, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave this spot.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones.
Okay, Daddy. We good.
Will try to fix you.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad. I'm calmer now. I just had a huge cry. I called my stepmom. She didn't send me a text, and there's no text in my phone. It just popped up on the screen reader of the Android Auto in the car. So, I could have just been spam. Could have just been something fucked up. Or I could just choose to think that maybe my dad is with me right now. Like, right now, right here, he's with me. So I'm gonna go with that because I like that. So in that case, Dad, I got you. And I love you. And I'm glad that you came and said hi. And I can picture you just standing here looking out with me. Okay, so we're not gonna forget this moment, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I was not prepared for how utterly exhausting that would be. I made it out of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then I made it through the Smoky Mountains, and I am bleary, but I am trying to get as far as I can get to Louisville. I'm in like Pigeon Forge right now. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'm going to get out of this little area because it's bad for traffic. I'm gonna see if I can find a truck stop and get some gas, and I may try to take like a nap for 20 minutes or something because my eyes are just fogging over. So, coffee. Somehow I have found myself at the world's largest Buc-ees. Because I was not prepared for Buc-ees. Not prepared for Buc-ees. Holy shit. Absolutely Absolutely not prepared for Buc-ee's. Really nice lady over here said that I have to get that praline. That's the one that she is getting. Okay. So I'm just gonna trust her because I feel like she knows what she's doing. Overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. So, just crossed into Kentucky, pulled over on the side of the road. I'm having a very, very visceral reaction. I haven't been here since 2009. I don't think realistically I ever thought I would be here again. Guess this is a story for me to tell later. I'm gonna get as far as Lexington tonight and then get a hotel room, and I'll check in with you then. Good morning. I am really tired. I made it to Lexington last night. It was a long day. Really long day. I drove for what felt like forever. And then I made it into Kentucky. That was fucking weird. And then I got to the first hotel and they were sold out. Even though they had rooms a half hour before. It was my fault because I didn't book one online. So then I went to the second hotel. And then the first room they checked me into had no air conditioner. And then the second one they checked me into was fine. So it's not very fancy. I'm in a Fairfield Inn and Suites. It's fine. It's clean. Whatever. And even though I was exhausted, my eyeballs were wide awake. Well, no. Even though I was exhausted, my eyeballs were sleeping, but my brain was awake with everything from the day. So, I'm in Lexington right now, and today is going to be a day. Today, I'm going to the cemetery to visit my ex-boyfriend's grave. My ex-boyfriend. He passed of an overdose in 2012. We had split up and I had left Kentucky in 2009. And he had struggled with drugs while we were together, which was not something that I was familiar with or had known anything about, and there was some pretty intense and dramatic stuff with rehab, and read my book. It's all in the book. It's been 15 years since I've been in Kentucky. And I feel in many ways like I am getting a full circle moment and like a chance to come back to a butterfly effect moment in my life. And I'm not going to say a do-over because that's obviously not possible. You can't do over 15 years of our life. But I feel in many ways like this is a chance for me to come back and reclaim who I've been. And I've worked through all this stuff already, you know. I mean, I'm not saying it's done, but I've already done a tremendous amount of soul archaeology and work about this stuff. But there definitely has been a version of me that I had been living since 2009 that was in some way reactively shaped. Well, absolutely shaped, but living reactively against the pain that I felt from my breakup. And not only that, but the sort of emotional wounds that I experienced that shaped me and like literally colored my false core and my perception of myself and all these sort of like intense, painful things. All these lies about who I believed, about who I was and who I was worth, all of these things that were solidified and became my identity because of this relationship. These ideas of unworthiness and these ideas that it's my job to erase myself in life, and just all of this really intense stuff that I lived with for a long time, and I had no idea I was living with. And it took me, I started my soul archaeology really when I was like 37. It took me like 4 or 5 years to even like really see it, and then I worked through processes of shame and self-forgiveness and all this really big fucking stuff, which has led me to this liberation where I'm at right now in my life. But I feel that going back here is just going to give me a chance to say goodbye to that version of me and to really just release her. You know, I've accepted her, I've learned her, I've embraced her, I've loved her, I've offered her self-forgiveness, but I feel in some ways that I'm being offered the chance to let her go. So, when I go to the cemetery today, I'm going to have a conversation with my ex. Obviously not with him, but we're going to have a conversation. And then I'm going to move forward. It's going to rain today, all day long, which is, of course, perfect. So I've got to get my ass to Walmart to get an umbrella and like a camping chair, because there's not going to be any place for me to sit. And I don't want to sit on the wet grass. I was going to just sit on the grass. So I've got to get a camping chair and an umbrella. And that's around an hour from here. So then I'll spend my time at the cemetery. And then I'll drive and I'll leave the area. And I'll get as close to Chicago as I can, because tomorrow I have to pick up the RV. So, it's my long way of saying today is going to be a day. That's all. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like if you liked it, comment if you want to talk to me, and don't forget to hit subscribe. And stay tuned for more perfectly imperfect episodes with self-love, personal growth, and more. I don't know what the and more is going to be exactly, but I figure we will figure that out together.